Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and we are going to answer questions about TPM, Trusted Platform Module, as a lot of questions are actually being asked about this. So people have, a lot of people don't really actually fully understand why this is and how it actually works. So the first things first, if you want to see if you have the TPM chip enabled and what version, simply go to your search in Windows, type tpm.msc and press enter. Here it's going to bring you the information of TPM. And if it says you don't have any, chances are, and that's the first thing that a lot of people are panicking for nothing, chances are you have it. It's just not enabled. So that's the first thing. Now, one of the things that comes to mind here is a lot of people have the impression that this is for highly important stuff that only enterprise will use, and that the regular people will not have this or will not use this because they don't know what to do. Actually, TPM is used without pretty much you knowing it is used. It's not something that you have to do something about. And that's the thing about TPM, is that you might already have some, features, some things you do that use it without you even knowing. An example of that is anybody that uses BitLocker for file encryption in Windows 10. BitLocker actually requires TPM. It requires TPM 1.2, but it does require TPM. BitLocker will not be working and as an encryption of your files if you don't have that. And so that's an example of already being used for some people and regular folks. So if you enable BitLocker, you don't know, but TPM is used, and there's an encryption key and hardware to make sure that no tampering can happen. So it's an added security. And security in hardware, security that is within the parts of your computer, is way better than software security, because software security is easy to manipulate. It's easy to change. Now, a lot of people are asking me, is this just for cloud? I just gave you an example that's not cloud, BitLocker. And a lot of things can actually use TPM. For example, even an email client that would connect to your favorite email every day could technically start using the Trusted Platform module to have a specific encryption key that cannot be tampered. That would add security to when you log on to your account. That would add another layer, making sure that hackers are not going to get a control of your email. A lot of hardware parts on your computer could technically use TPM. A lot of the different parts have their own serial number, and basically what happens is that serial number can also be used in with an encrypted key in the TPM to make sure that everything runs smoothly and that everything is secure between every part of your computer. Of course, cloud will use TPM quite a lot to secure, with, of course, once again, an encrypted key, everything that you do, to make sure, once again, that hackers have no access to whatever you're doing. It is a very important security aspect. And TPM, I have no problem with that being the future and telling you, well, you know what, you need to use that now, because it adds so much more security. And in times when there's a lot of hacking going on and a lot of users are losing control of accounts and even their computer, you know what, this is a way to add a secure layer, and you actually don't even know that you're using it. It's not something that you have to add an extra layer and configure something. It's just being used. The other question I get a lot, quite a few people out there are like, well, what about if the TPM chip, fails and everything? There are millions and millions of TPM chips in computers. And I have yet to hear one story of somebody losing anything due to a TPM malfunction. It's the kind of thing that it's not something you really think about. But it is definitely something important, and it's not just cloud-based, it's also something that could protect any accounts on your PC. And like I said, BitLocker is one example of your PC using TPM for security. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.